And now we're here, of course, in the 1-1 pool. sAw on the CT side. Falcons will be a tease as we get into it. Story already taking map control on the walkout, down to 1 health. He's been seen, tagged, but still alive.
Muterus also forced out of his position, has to sit in temple and wait for the rest of the troops to arrive. In the time being, the bomb already put down. No grenades on the T's to try and fend off the CTs, but only a flashbang for Roman. Muterus wants to go back out one more time, but they're losing Story, they're losing players. Roman gets one in return, an awkward fight between Muterus and Magisk, but as Magisk then goes in on Con. Down to Roman. No real hope of him clutching this out. Some nice shots being connected by him, but he's been forced and funneled away. And Falcons will claim first blood in this 1-1 matchup.
All roads lead to Roman as Madden will find that one. The Glock puts him to rest, and the pistol round is confirmed. So Falcons start it off.
If he doesn't pick off that 1v2 jumping MP9 clutch, I honestly think people would have been underwhelmed with his performance yesterday. Yeah. There was a lot of missed AWP shots, as you say. The rifles were really where he was shining a little bit brighter. Meanwhile, Trade through on cams. It's Story and Madden that go back to 4th, and now Agile stuck in an awkward spot. Precarious down to 61 already, and the hemorrhaging CTs, but Agile holds on for one more. Oh, it's such a good hold from the Portuguese man, the new recruit, and he goes in for another one. A 3K in the round, supplying Roman the backup he so desperately required, and sAw snatched this round away.
Expected moments for sAw throughout this RMR so far. Into their matchup versus Unity, they won 13-8 on Dust 2. It was a 6-6 half. They were losing the game 6-1 originally. So can they start to rev the engines a little bit more, pull ahead early on this one, and stop that from being an outcome? Oh, okay, they bait the crosshair on the jump across towards camera side. That works well, but they don't realize there's a man lurking in the shadows. Muterus with 2 as he replies back. Keep this clean and you'll be damn happy with the outcome. Snappy's the only one left trapped towards A main.
And Snappy may not be long for this world either. Gonna try and hold on for 12 more seconds. He's about to get backstabbed. It's Roman that puts him down. And sAw with a clinical rebuttal from a 2-0 to a 2-2.
Play for the late round. Buchholz. Spray round the corner. A bit of a labored one. Can't actually take him down. Roman at least with the spray. There's a bit of damage back, but they're still finding glimmers of success. Only 10 seconds left on the clock, though, so Snappy is forced to plant. And Magisk, he gets one, makes you believe maybe there's something coming out of this round, Vince. But the nade into the back, that's the end of the story.
Oh, man. Yeah, that's a rough round, isn't it? Just across the board. I mean, Buchholz to get no kills from that position when you have an eco'd, no armored up.
Tobias across either side going into the 6th. Utility to play with as well for the Falcon squad. And Simple with the spam. Nice tag there. Roman left on 17 HP. Information for Snappy as he peeks down towards the water side. But Story facing it with the AWP. Hits that one. Gives them the advantage early on.
They've already lost Snappy. They've been fended off on middle. 38 seconds. They have to start to try and exploit and make an incursion into the site, but they're being repelled. As Agile and Muterus both lay down bodies. And although Magisk may get one in return, he finds himself in a 1-on-3 with a flash round the corner. And sAw dial in a 4th consecutive CT round. Time almost becoming a 6th member of sAw. In fact, it's them that decide to take the initiative, and it's a trade back and forth. Madden elsewhere on the map through on middle. Threaded the headshot onto Story, but they've lost control over B main. Runs straight into Roman. And deals the death damage to him too. sAw like really picking up the pace, but it feels a bit strange at this kind of time on the clock for those players to be the engaging ones.
It means that for Falcons, they can fast drop out through mid and go for the run up through dark into the bomb site. Important kills there from Snappy and Madden. Agile, the star player. Will he shine bright in the 1v3? Runs out, still moving. Bullet slaps the face of Snappy. But Simple on the reply puts him down. It's Magisk on the receiving end, potentially. Molly goes over the top. Ooh, spam in. Divine Intervention. Doesn't take a single lick of damage. Even the flash whizzes by him. So he's getting a big read on this and has the confidence to start walking up. He could make a huge play late round in Story. He's stalling it. Finds one clean connection. There's the double up. Oh, into the triple as well. Agile.
Yeah, that was sick. For everything that was odd about the last call, when they got completely dismantled, that makes way more sense. So much noise was being pressured over on the B side, and Agile, he heard the footsteps of the play, throwing the flash, actually just backed away and followed him in. Really great spray transfer though on this third kill, especially onto Magisk. How much firepower do they have across the 5 players? I feel like sAw has just way more moving pieces that can tee off at any point.
I mean, there was like 2 crazy rounds in their opening game versus Eclot that they should have lost realistically. That would have meant they went down 0-1 in regulation.
Need to make a decision and follow through with it. Looks like B-side is going to be where the target is painted. They don't check the angles. Only the 1 kill. It could have been a lot worse. But out into the open they come, and Story is locking this one down with his AWP. 3 kills back to back, sending Falcons cartwheeling out of the round. Now, it's been a pretty open shot case for the bulk of these T rounds on Falcons. A map that typically lends itself towards T dominancy, but in this round it's Agile once again kicking things off. Good, a well-placed flash, and HG will get the better of Magisk. And they just have to back away. They've got a Molotov and a smoke. 45 seconds. Although Madden gets a kill, there's more where that came from. They nearly lined up for his spray. But they make amends for Ujerks' life. And Story dips back in again. Simple gets caught. Will get the first kill fairly cleanly. I think faking as if he dropped down there on the bridge, trying to draw one of these other mid players out into the open. Molotov designated over on the corner area. Out into the open will come Roman, and he gets punished as a result, but it was never going to work in Simple's favor once he was tagged down. Agile is not missing right now with these rifles.
He's been workshopping his material for his comedy shows. You know, you got to have it in the back pocket just in case, mate.
Molotov's down. Agile this time is plucked out. The invasion seems to be going swimmingly for Falcons finally. But that is only half of the test. Getting the bomb plant is one thing, but with 2 players pretty low. And 4 sAw members that have to go in for this last round of the half, of course, with quite a bit of utility. They're going to be going in from heaven sooner rather than later.
Oh, 2-player peek on the stairs. Roman trying to edge round the corner. Him and Gutierrez might activate together, but there's no real room for the play, and it all goes wrong. Dupree, 3 clean connections there, brings himself up to a 7-9 individual score.
That everyone dreams about. Make your dreams come true on Skin Club.
He's going for the little jiggles out, bit of a read on the round, but they've got quite close. If they keep his attention in the back line, Ujerks could swing in. Crosshairs going wibbly wobbly. Down goes Dupree. Ujerks with the entry. They expect him to be close by, but do they realize about the flank? It's Agile that's holding for it. You come out the window, but straight down to your grave, and here's the pressure being thrown at them. Magisk struggling in the 1v1. Overwhelmed. And it's only Simple left, miles away at the barn.
1 on 5. This would have to be vintage Simple to even get close. Smokes in his eyes. Tons of enemies to contend with and no real idea as to which positions they've picked. And to make matters worse, he is being flanked as well. Ujerks getting around the back after 3. Immediate goosh. Simple will go down without much of a fight.
There's been a couple of them. One was irrecoverable in the first half. Madden. That's what I wanted to see, his CT side. It was a huge portion of Falcons' winnings against Eclot. Oh, Magisk looking a little bit shaky, but snappy right on target with the 5-7. Roman, however, has other ideas in mind for the 15th round. Out through mid-side, picks up a two-piece already, armed with the AK. Throws the clip in. Can he slay from far away as time is starting to tick off the clock? He knows where the bomb is, but he's got to recover it. Snappy can play off it. And Simple, he's just got to stay alive on the back of the bomb site. Roman, you've seen the head, takes the engagement, wins it. 12 seconds now, time's ticking away. Snappy, he's holding for the info. Wants to hear the peek, go for the swing, tries to tuck in on the back of the site, tap the bomb, force the face, go for the swing, back out, but Snappy's ready. And by the skin of his teeth, the IGL of Falcons gives them a 5th round.
Not much money in reserve either. Hence sAw on that force buy, and they're just going to run and gun it straight across onto the B site. The Tech 9 is good, and Muterus dethrones Madden. Stuck behind the smoke as well. Surely Falcons don't concede instantly into this round after picking a little bit of steam up. Simple's keeping himself activated in this round and needs the help as the Molotovs straight in their eyes. Have to just hold fire for the time being. And enough time has elapsed off the defuse that they have to save. They get success, they snatch a round away, and then taste defeat again.
He was winning a ton of them previously. This time it's just delay tactics. Chip damage, Molotovs, burn time off the clock, make it a bit more uncomfortable. Split push on the setup as well. Bomb going out towards the A site. Major is trying to defend, tons of damage but can't convert it. Meanwhile as well, Roman's finding the headshot onto Simple. And Snappy, this would be a round to show us what you can do.
He's got the MP9, he loves this weapon. Many a times yesterday, he thwarted pushes with this very gun. And this could be another time. He's forced him away from A at least. 23 seconds, Dupree. Oh, I was going to say, how's he not been spotted by Muterus? He was hiding right underneath his nose, and now Madden comes in, but it's only the 1 kill. And Snappy's in no position to stop this plant. And ideally, as much as it sucks, probably should save. Their money is going to be garbage in the next round. This M4 would be worth a huge amount more.
Grouping up, carpet side towards the A site. Tons of nades to play with. 27 seconds on the clock as the smokes are starting to go on over. Major, it's been rough for him on the defense, and he'll be tested again.
So many mollies and flashes thrown around. He's going to be fully blinded. And although he pops up for a couple moments to breathe, Story chokes him out with the AK. Could be the final play of this very map. And Falcons in so much trouble once more. Dupree and Madden against 4. And Dupree's position is going to be checked by Story. He's watching from heaven. In fact, there's 2 different angles, 3 now. They've got the agile position put into place. And there it is, the shutdown. One of the easiest games that sAw will probably play at the RMR. And they've got it done 13-5.